Okay, welcome back to Brady. Ran into a big group of touring bikes on my way out of the hotel. Got locked out of my room because the door wouldn't work. The key worked fine. The door was damaged and so it wouldn't open. So that was fun. It's 8:45 and we're gonna get on the road. I heard from somebody who did Prim to Pahrump yesterday, and they said they hit patches of mud and stuff, but it wasn't bad. And the goal is either Pahrump or Prim, depending on where I get today. And I may need to take a day or two off as I get closer because I'm going quicker than I expected. Straight to dirt. Yep. Ash Meadows National. Okay, so it's only 91 miles to Pahrump. I had somebody ask me, they're like, hey, if you wanted to avoid the sand, what would you want to avoid in California, Nevada, and Arizona? And I basically said, Arizona, you could avoid most of the sand if you just don't do the section around Sunset Crater. If you want to avoid the sand in California and Nevada, you probably need to go ride somewhere else. There's quite a bit of it pretty much everywhere. It's 43. It's supposed to only get warmer as I go. Might see as much as like 55 today. So I have my mid-layer on, I have my Adventure Spec Baltic Hybrid on, but other than that I don't have any other layers or anything on because it's not going to be that cold today. But yeah, the goal is not to have a long day. I mean, I did almost 300 miles yesterday. I had to backtrack so much. Can't read the sign. Voltage, yeah, okay. Not gonna worry about that. I'm going this way. Crap. There's a path up to the tower up there, but I don't need to do that. Let's go up here. There we go. Yeah, this is that 2-track I saw on the video. Yeah, you can see where it probably had water on it fairly recently. I've actually been super impressed at how strong the OEM rims are on this bike. You know, a lot of people with, especially BMWs, but a lot of people in general have issues with OEM rims being really soft and prone to bending, and that's why Woodies and DID and everybody stays in business, you know, Excel rims. Like, I've done all this stuff. I have not put a dent in a rim at all, which is pretty impressive, because I have definitely hit some stuff at speed where I was looking at my wheels afterwards and looking at my tire pressures like, oh boy, what did I just do? The whole tubeless versus tube thing, I could really care less. For more difficult off-road, tubes are better. I mean, mooses are the best, but for really difficult off-road. But for the kind of stuff that I'm doing, tubes make a ton of sense. Because if I need to, I can run lower pressures and not worry about losing the bead. If I had tubeless in this bike, I realistically could not run under about 25 psi. Whereas with the tubes, I mean, if I wanted to get super aggressive, I could run it as low as 20 and still be probably okay. And you know, I'm not Poltaires. I don't need to be running mooses. A lot of people will poo-poo tubes and be like, oh, that's a deal breaker. If you can't put tubeless tires on it, I don't want to ride it. There's times where tubes are absolutely a valid option and sometimes the better option. Realistically, even if you're running tubeless, you still should be carrying a tube, because say you fully f*** a rim and you can't get it to hold air anymore, well, the only way to get it to hold air at that point is to throw a tube in it. Alright. I got the Adventure Spec linesman pant on the way. Should get to my parents today. It's more of a, like, it's designed to wear and feel like a hiking pant, and so it's a little bit more breathable. It's not as heavy as these. It should just be more comfortable, basically. So it should be an all-around better pant for what I'm doing. I do okay with, I've been doing fine with the Mongolia pants, obviously. It's the third year or so that I've been using them, but having something a little bit more comfortable that's still protective would be nice. I'll probably only have them for either the latter half of California and then LA Barstow Vegas. I may only have them for LA Barstow Vegas, but we'll see. Definitely accessible-ish. Just on this for a while. Just going across. Oh, deep sand. Come on, there we go. Alright. Okay. Like, I'm not even floating. There, I'm able to get on top of it a little bit. I even want to get over here. There we go. Basically over these mountains directly ahead of me and kind of up in this area is all Area 51, Groom Lake area. 37 miles to Pahrump. Vegas is kind of off over that direction. He's flagging me down. Let's see what the deal is. How's it going?
Trying to get to the highway, 160, 95 that way. You came off of?
Well, no, 160's up that way. I came off of 80. I came off of 95.
Okay.
So if you hang on,
You got GPS on that thing? Right on.
if you follow this, you'll hit 160.
That's where I want to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, he's just a little lost. He's on the right road. Hello, gravel. Start moving some tire tracks to follow, though. There we go. Yeah, okay, this is the wildlife refuge. I bet you during floods this turns into a hell of a water crossing. It's a national wildlife refuge, so no drone, but it's really pretty. Big one, okay. Slow down. Bonk. There we go. That's why I'm not going fast. 167 miles to Oakland. So don't need to rush down to there.